Joe Pike, senior editor with Travel Agent Magazine, and I am lucky enough to be joined here by Diamond Dallas Page, former wrestling legend who has earned a name in a different realm in the last 10 years or so, or actually even longer than that. Why don't you give some of our viewers a little idea of why a travel writer is interviewing a former wrestling great?
Well, be able to take yoga and create yoga for people who wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga, better known as DDP yoga or DDPY. It's life changing. What we're doing and taking it to these different properties of Karisma in July 7th through the 12th, and it's very interactive. The people who come, they're all really like-minded, and they're looking for that health and wellness vacation, and I give it to them.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to expand on that a little bit. Who, if a travel agent's looking to book this, who's their client? Who does DDPY? What age are they? What lifestyle are they?
I think it's people who are looking to really enjoy a holiday, but it ain't your mama's yoga retreat. We work out. We teach people how to eat really healthy, but they can eat any way they want to eat. But we give them that experience to be able, because that's what Karisma does. They have a lot of really healthy options, and I want to tell people that I don't care how healthy something is. If it doesn't taste great, I'm not eating it. So they get to work out. They get to eat great food, and we party. We have a whole casita area with our own bartenders and everything. And,
so it's very interactive. You don't just do the program and go to your room, right?
Exactly.
You hang out with people and give them follow-up advice, questions.
And a lot of the people who come are very like-minded. They're looking for ways to, a lot of people in their 30s, 40s, 50s that are looking for ways to hold back the hands of time, but still want to have a good time. Well, that's what we give them.
And how well does a brand like Karisma complement what you're doing now with their we were speaking off camera before about their gluten options and their kind of healthy eating lifestyle. How important is it for you to not just partner with any hotel brand, but somebody who actually believes in what you're doing as well?
Well, first of all, they got to be able to do the food. They've got to be able to deliver healthy food, and like at Karisma, everything. All the vegetables, all the fruits, they're all organic, or as your great-grandparents used to call it, food, because everything was organic back then. I'm just trying to get people to understand how taking healthy options doesn't mean it can't taste good. Like, I don't care how good something is for me. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not eating it. And they have an unbelievable selection. It's the biggest thing that attracted me to them in the beginning. Will they work with us on the food? Because I want to teach people how to eat real food again. And in the United States, it's kind of lost, and people want to know, how can I feel better? Well, eat real food. Do a workout that doesn't have any real impact, that makes you have energy as opposed to burn you out. And that's what DDPY is all about. It's about helping people hold back the hands of time and have the energy to do what they want to do. I'm 61. I don't act or look anything like my age. And that's a whole mental part of it. It's not just the workouts. It's not just the eating. It's the whole mental part of really owning your life again.
And again, we mentioned this earlier, you didn't really like to be described as yoga. What have you done to to put a little edge, a little toughness into something that people would think is just this light workout? What have you done to make yoga a little bit more exciting for, say, the casual?
For starters, I don't ever call what we do yoga. I either call it DDP yoga or DDPY, because if anything, it's yoga inspired. And when I say that, in the movements, in the healing properties of it. But I combined yoga positions with rehabilitation techniques, with old school calisthenics, with what I call dynamic resistance, which is just the engaging and flexing of muscles as you're moving. Think like Bruce Lee. Yeah. Like when Bruce Lee, who had no fat on him at all, when he was moving, he was engaging every muscle. Every time you flex or engage a muscle, your heart has to beat faster to get the blood to the muscle. So what I created completely by accident, DDP yoga, kick-ass cardio, dramatically increase your flexibility, strengthen your core at a whole different level with minimal joint impact. So anyone at any age, at any level, can do it. And a lot of people who come to our workshops or our retreats have never even done it, ever. Yet they find their way. DDP yoga meets you where you are at your level. So that makes it available to absolutely anyone and everything. Everything's at ddpyoga.com. You can see exactly what it is. And our workouts, what we're the most known for is that we inspire people. We inspire people to believe in themselves at a different level. And that's what a retreat is at its highest level.
And tell me about the nature of the traveler now, because I've seen it myself over the years. You know, it used to be this idea of somebody would go and just kind of let themselves go and not worry about any kind of physical strain to put on themselves, just eat and drink as much as they like. How has that changed? How has that changed over the years?
I think over the years, people are, I'm 61 and I don't consider myself 61. I consider myself to be in my 40s because that's how I live my lifestyle. It hasn't restricted me. But the only reason why is because I eat real food, because I work out something in a way that doesn't beat my body up. It heals my body. When people come to the resorts today, a lot of people who are in they say 60s is the new 40. Well, it is if you live that lifestyle. If you don't, 60 is 60. And you get all the negativity that comes with age. When you hold back the hands of time, when you're constantly learning ways to keep yourself young-minded and fit, it changes. You still want to go on vacation, but I don't want to come home from a vacation and feel like I need a vacation. I want to come home and feel like I had a great time. I relaxed. I got burned off a lot of stress by working out, because I work out 4 or 5 days a week. But I do that all the time. So on a vacation, I'm going to keep doing that same thing.
And it's not often you come back from a vacation in better shape than when you left.
Or at least not gained any weight. Because
Exactly.
We're going to eat and we're going to drink.
Exactly.
Hey.
Thanks a lot for giving me the time, that Diamond Dallas page, everybody. And keep following Travel Agent Central. We're going to be following this up with a big in-depth story. And we're going to give you all information on how to book DDP Yoga at Karisma. Until next time, take care.